Hello and welcome
Could
back,
you
everyone,
stand a little
to another
taller,
day,
just a tad?
another stream.
Like this?
I
Yes, yes.
apologize.
The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Alright, so, for those who don't know, hello and welcome to the stream. We are playing GreedFall. Some of you might remember GreedFall, some of you might not. Every time I started playing this game, something has happened. Computer broke down, had to send in repairs, lost footage, something happened. Not this time. This time, we are going to play this game. We are going to complete this game. So, GreedFall is kind of like a modern Fable. I believe this game came out 3-4 years ago, something like that. And it's actually a really nice game. It looks amazing, as you can see. And like I said, I tried to play this game like 2-3 times on stream and something happened. But this time we are going to complete this game. But anyways, I'm actually just going to bypass this character customization. We're going to get straight into the game. I'm going to take bottom right for right now. And we will see how this goes. The Sardet is his name. One-handed weapons, one-handed blades, firearms, set an elemental trap firearms, one-handed blades, divine magic rings, stasis one-handed heavy weapons, mental willpower, science, intuition, lock picking and science, accuracy and agility, strength and endurance. So warrior is kind of like the melee class. You just go up and you kind of beat stuff with your swords, hammers, whatever weapon you're using. Technicals, they're kind of more of a sneaky path. They tend to use light-handed or light weapons and pistols and blunderbuss and stuff like that. Magic, well, magic. They use magic and apparently heavy weapons, which is really strange. So you got tank, ranger, magician. I actually really enjoy the technical side because the firearms are so nice in this game. So this is the attribute point. This is where you can kind of like determine what kind of skills you have. Increase the power of all melee attacks. Attributes require to wield the best one- and two-handed blunt weapons. Agility, increased free regeneration, all damage inflicted in melee combat. Attribute requires to wield the best one-handed and two-handed swords. Increase the power of all spells. Attribute required to wear the best rings. Increase maximum MP and spell duration. Required to wear best amulets and necklaces. Increases power of all firearms and alchemical preparations. So you can make like potion bombs and stuff like that. Attribute required to wield the best firearms. So that's kind of what we're going to be going for right now. We only have one skill point. Endurance. Increase the maximum life and balance. Attribute require heaviest of armors. So we're going to go with this. And this is kind of like the second skill tree. How do I put this? So you have like a combat-based one, and then you have a personal-based one. The one before was almost everything combat style. This is charisma, vigor, craftsmanship, intuition, lock-picking, science. This enhances your characters in the overall world. Slightly reduced merchant prices, slightly improves the companions' combat abilities. So we will have companions. As far as I'm aware, there's three. I think there's 3 companions. Let's see, you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance, increase the maximum ammo capacity, and lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside of combat. Allows you to craft basic weapons and armor upgrades. Gathering sites become easier to see, so they increase the number of ingredients and objectives attained through gathering and looting. Unlock contextual dialogue options. Lets you pick simple locks. Enemy traps are easier to see. Allows you to make simple potions and allows you to destroy weak walls with the help of explosive files. I am actually going to go with lockpicking. Create this character. Yes.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
And we are now in the world. Tactical pause is left bumper change weapon. Okay, so you just auto sheath. Okay, that's how we sprint. Ooh, some frame drops. Okay. A lot better. All right.
Hey! Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Okay. Defend yourself. Ah, that's how we log in. Okay, so. There we go. Prove Kurt that you can fight. Oh, that was a bad one, but still got the block off. You've lost health. LB and open tactical menu. Tactical pause will pause the game and allow you to choose your next action at your leisure. You'll be able to access spells, skills, and potions used directly or assign a shortcut. Use it during combat. You can also learn more about the enemies around you. Oh, I got this issue again. There we go. Another bad block. Woo! Okay, that's fine. All right, we're actually doing pretty good. Stop kicking me in the face. Woo! Nice, we beat him.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No,
I'm actually feeling
thanks
kind
all
of
the same.
comfortable.
I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
So we just beat up Kurt. It says that we can find Kurt at the front of the palace.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
So I'm not sure if they go over it, but there is context that there is a sickness, some form of disease that's basically sweeping over their nation and killing their people. So, yep, that one brings up... Okay. There we go. Rusty Stiletto, O Saber, Alchemist Rapier. Ooh, we can actually use that. Can I just not have a thing? Ooh. Damage goes down by 1, but armor penetration goes up by 16. Yeah, we'll go that. Boots with leaded heels increases our armor and balance. So as you can see, there's also a weight. So you can only carry so much in this game before it literally just overburdens you. That gives us a free craftsmanship right there. So gear can give you certain skills and boosts as well. So be on the lookout for stuff, special stuff like that. And then you'll come across your main garb, your chest piece, will also have symbols around it. So just underneath the balance, you'll actually see like a bluish white symbol with a blue arrow that goes up with some yellow dots in the center. That is a faction crest. Certain crests that you wear with certain gear will allow you into certain places. And we can also go for this one, which gives us bonus armor and balance and a higher loot chance as well. We got no equipment for the back for capes yet. And we can then go discover a hat, which gives us +1 into can't talk, 6 additional armor and 5% additional balance. So we look pretty freaking dope right now. Our gear is pretty good. The reason why I had those bonus gear was because I have a starting gear boost DLC pack that was, I think it came with the game because I basically got the game as soon as it came out.
Done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
So this is where we finally get to have teammates. I believe you can have 2 later on. And as you can see, they have their complete own stats. Like he's endurance, he has no strength, no agility. He's able to equip all melee weapons. He's a balance potion for engagement action, and his special attack, according with the weapon equipped. So depending on the weapon he uses, will change his special attack. His faction is the Corn Guard, which is mercenaries, bought literally by coin. Our current relationship level with him is suspicious, even though we apparently been together for what seems like decades now, because he's been training us, guarding us. Somehow he's still suspicious of us. Like I personally don't get. Actually, you guys can't even see that. So now you guys should be able to see it. You guys can't see his name though. I'll figure something out of where to place my camera. But yeah, you can see his current relationship level is suspicious, and friendship bonus, which is currently deactivated because our relationship level is craftsmanship. So he'll give us +1 craftsmanship once we get a friendship bonus with him. Coin Guard merchandise. We will follow that.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't
No.
know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Loot. We got some gold coins, resuscitation powder, ammo. So you have a ammunition cap, which you probably saw off of one of the skills.
To my help, and death to the others!
Fury firearm. We will equip that to that. So now I can literally just shoot at people. So as you've seen, a bad parry will stagger both people. Good parry will stagger the enemy, and not parrying will just get you hit. So I'll be trying to do my best in order to get good parries off, obviously, because you want to stagger them. And if you don't stagger yourself, at least you'll be able to get some damage out, because most of the time, the parry itself already has some damage attached to it, but you can always get off a free hit, sometimes even two if you can unbalance them. Magic potion, alchemical preparation of elemental damage, ammunition, reinforced old gloves, worn tricorn. Some stuff. We can also be sprinting around as well in order to save a little bit of time. Actually, is there anything over here? I believe it's just blocked off. Yeah, just blocked off. So we will head straight down. And there's always like little lootable stuff here and there, so be on the lookout for like little golden flares, I guess is a good way to call it. Yeah.
Things are about to get dicey.
Bam! So it takes them a second to change weapons, so you can literally just wail on them. Especially if they have low balance, you can just keep hitting them because you'll just stun lock them. So while you have armor, you take reduced damage. But as soon as your armor starts getting low, you'll take immense health damage. Yeah, the only thing I'm blocking right now for information is just my player level, but you'll get sound effects when I level up. Actually, you know what? Let's kind of like scope around the outside skirts of the city and then head towards the objective. Interesting. Gold coin, beast essence, old reinforced gloves. Oh, what is that? Like some kind of beaker? So, another thing that's super cool about this game that you honestly don't see enough is that you can change the gear on your followers. So he's just wearing a basic bandit's hat that gives him elemental resistance. I can give him a Warden Tricone, which gives him more balance, gives him more armor, loot chance, poison resistance. Like that's huge compared to his current hat. So I just boosted his defense. He has a really nice doublet right now, which I'm not going to switch out for anything, just because it's super hard to beat at this point in the game. So it's saying that all of these are technically better than the current gloves, but they're not, because he has an equipment slot in them, and he has something in it. I don't know exactly what it is, but he has something in it that gives it a little bit more armor and balance than the rest of the gloves. So at a base value, the gloves that I have might be better, but his gloves, because they're upgraded, are better. Comfortable boots, which is nothing to really worry about. Zweihander. Attack cost furious. Okay, so we gave him a new hat, which gave him a little bit more durability. Speak with Noble. Pine resin, soft old boots. So I'm gonna be looting everything just because the amount of gear that you can hold on you, there is a lot. You can hold a lot, but it's mainly just gonna be for selling.
The merchant is there.
is there. So this is the merchant.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think no.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
So I actually have the intuition for this. But we'll try to be charismatic and see if a prison sentence will get him to budge.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, we can see if we
I'm
can offer a
certain we
bribe.
can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of them face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Nice. So, we're gonna have to do a little bit of a bribery, but it's kind of yeah, how you doing, buddy?